an undeniable truth that in the past 20 years in the United States, there has been a significant increase in active shootings. According to the Citizens Crime Commission in New York City, there has been a 153% increase in active shootings in the past, from 2001 to 2016. As a college student who attends Oklahoma Christian University, I want to be able to defend myself in an active shooting were to occur, as I'm sure you guys would want to defend yourselves in your line of work. Today I'm going to persuade you to allow concealed carry on college campuses for the safety of students and faculty. Before I begin, I want to show you some examples of shootings that occurred at colleges that didn't allow concealed carry and the effect that it had. The first one was a really well-known shooting at Virginia Tech in 2007 when a visiting student from South Korea killed 32 people. Virginia Tech prohibited guns on campus. Another example is Northern Illinois University when a former student started shooting on campus, killing 6, including himself, and injuring 17. Northern Illinois University prohibited guns on campus as well. The third example is the University of Alabama in Huntsville, where a professor killed 3 and injured 3. They also prohibited guns on campus. In another study done by Campus Safety Magazine, that stated that in the 11 years after the Virginia Tech shooting, which was the first one I showed you, the campuses with the most deaths in active shooting were from colleges that prohibited guns on campus. The first one was Umpqua University with 10 killed, and the second one was Oikos in California. Now that I've showed you some examples of how prohibiting guns on campus does not protect students and faculty from shootings, I will show you the benefits that concealed carry can bring to college campuses. The first one is that it can reduce crime rate, and Kansas State actually allowed concealed carry in 2017, and it reduced the crime rate by 13%. And Colorado State University had similar results when they allowed concealed carry, according to Grand Valley State University article. Active shooters can also kill a lot of people, but if you allow concealed carry, it can reduce the amount of deaths in an active shooting. This was evident in Colorado in 2007 when at a New Life church, an active shooter opened fire, but a security guard was able to stop him. And this was because in 2003 they enacted a Concealed Carry Act because of the 1999 Columbine High School shooting. Another example was just last August, in 2018 in Titusville, Florida. An active shooter opened fire at a back-to-school event with 150 to 200 people there, mostly children, but a concealed carry handler stopped him and preventing a lot of deaths. Some people might argue to leave this to campus security or police officers, but there are 2 reasons why this is a bad idea. The first one being that police often arrive too late at the scene. According to Wall Street Journal, the average police response time is 11 minutes. It only takes like a couple of minutes to kill multiple innocent lives. In the FBI study shooting from 2000 to 2013, there were 160 shooting incidents, and 67% of them ended before the police could engage the shooter, either because the shooter killed himself or because the shooting ended. Police don't want to take too long, but they just have so many unanswered questions, like where is the shooter? Is he on foot? How do we stop him? What kind of gun does he have? It's kind of hard to do that in such a short amount of time. Second, some officers are not authorized to carry a gun. This isn't as big of a problem on public universities, but on private universities it's a bigger problem. 62% of them are not sworn in, meaning only 62% can't carry a gun or make an arrest. And while concealed carry offers a lot of benefits to campuses, it's also a Second Amendment right that should be upheld. The Second Amendment states that the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And there are multiple court casings that upheld the Second Amendment that applies to concealed carry. For example, in Moore versus Madigan in 2012, they ruled in a 2-to-1 vote that the right to have a concealed gun that applies to the Second Amendment in public, to have it ready for use, and for self-defense. In the Peruta versus San Diego, in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, ruled that the Second Amendment permits concealed carry for self-defense and outside of the home. In conclusion, concealed carry can be very beneficial for college campuses for protection for their students. And I'll leave you with a quote from Wayne LaPierre, as he states, "The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun." Thank you.